Hello everyone, and welcome back to This Week in Mythic Plus. Now this week we have Teeming, which means that there's more trash pulls, Explosive, which means that periodically enemies will spawn a Fel Explosive around them, and when that explosion goes off, it'll deal 50% of everyone's max HP as damage, so you have to nuke these explosions down ASAP, and Fortified, which means that non-boss enemies do more damage and have more HP. Now tanks. This week there is a very heavy emphasis on trash. Trash is going to be doing more damage, spawning explosives, and each pack will have more numbers in it. So try to limit your pulls to less than 7, just to try to limit the amount of explosives that you are spawning. Use cooldowns on any big trash pulls, and also as a tank, since you are in melee, you do want to be helping with the explosives. If your group is having the occasional explosion go off, a Pridas is going to be very helpful. DPS and healers. AoE and cleave as much as possible this week, and it's very important to note that Fel Explosives are the priority this week. Taking down a Fel Explosion is going to stop a wipe, so that should be your number one priority as opposed to anything else going on in the pull. A Pridas is advised this week just in case one of those Fel Explosions does slip by, and because of fortified damage. And make sure you use your stuns and DPS cooldowns on trash, since that's the focus this week. Also, if an explosion does go off, make sure to start throwing out your big AoE and group heals to pick up the group as quickly as possible. And on any trash that has cleave or AoE abilities, make sure you use defensive cooldowns at those moments. Overall this week, the difficulty is at an 8 out of 10 just because of how unforgiving Explosive can be. So remember, explosives are the number one priority over everything else. Limit your pulls to less than 7 mobs just so that you can spawn less explosives. And bring your best AoE and cleave damage spec to take down trash as quickly as possible. And if you're having trouble with explosives, bring a Pridas, it will help save your life. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, good luck out there.